Hey y'all, True Crime Sunshine. Thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I did go ahead and start a couple minutes early just to give everybody a chance to kind of get situated and get you a cup of coffee or whatever your lock-in is. We're going to talk about the missing case of Sean Reddish. He's missing out in Florida. As many of you guys know, Christy. I am here in Florida. Like closer next to what Sean's mother actually reached out to me, and Arctic Fox as well, where she did well, and you guys can go check those videos. Of course, night links, and I'll also drop them as well. And we just really want to share, guys. And tonight we will have a special guest if everything works correctly. But as we all know, life does happen. So we're expecting our guests to come in. But if she doesn't make it, then we'll go ahead and still discuss the case and kind of discuss what's going on with this case. Single mama 4. So she loves Wanda, Sean's mother. I do too. She's amazing. She's awesome. And guys, we're working on getting a missing Facebook group up for Sean. So we everybody has a place, like a designated place that we can discuss his case and discuss anything, Pinned to the top, you guys will find the tip line. If you have any information on Sean, we do ask that you do call that tip line, or as always, you can call 911. Just to give you a little bit of background on his case, he was last heard from on August the 31st of 2022. His vehicle was located abandoned in the area of Spring Creek Highway, just south of US 98, on September 2nd of 2022. He is 48. He stands about 6'2" and roughly 200 pounds. I do estimate the height and weight due to, we never know if these came from an ID or family members. So no disrespect there. And again, if you guys have any information, like I said, the number is pinned at the top. Please call 850-606-5800. That's the Leon County Sheriff's Office. He's a Tallahassee man, and he's missing from Wakulla County. And I apologize if I chop up any names for anybody that's done any kind of traveling around Florida or knows a lot about Florida. Some of these names are Seminole and they're kind of hard to pronounce. And I'm from Kentucky, so I already have the accent. All right. So as we will find out, that Sean was last seen on August the 31st. There is surveillance camera footage. He was seen inside Rocky's gas station in Crawfordville, Florida. And of course, his vehicle was found abandoned 2 days later, a few miles off of Spring Creek Highway. And these were stated by his daughter. And this can be pulled up on the news article we'll go over while we're waiting. And like I said, we'll just discuss his case. Also, he had just moved to Tallahassee a couple of months before this from Albany, Georgia. So I feel like it's important to know that he had just moved into the area. Hello, checking Jody, single mom, outdoorsy life. Welcome everybody coming in. Thank you all for being here. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and share my screen. And guys, I appreciate everybody being here, and thank you for everybody that came from Darkness Exposed channel. We did originally have the live set up to stream from her channel to reach a larger audience, but as always, I appreciate everybody for coming in and being here. And then we have a comment here, Ikato, or I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Welcome. This is my grandmother lives near where his phone is pink. They find him exactly. Is to share his face, share his story, and somebody and knows something. This is the news article. This was WCTV, and in the description, welcome to do that. Tallahassee man has been in a month. And then this is, and you guys can find Twitter, Facebook, my community wall has posted some posters. You can also link on the missing flyers page as well. The Tallahassee man in Wakulla County is searching. Year-old Sean Reddish was last seen August the 31st on surveillance camera in Reddish. His vehicle was abandoned 2 days later, just a few miles off of Creek. Searches of the area by foot and air have turned up nothing. Okay, the family of a Tallahassee man in Wakulla County searching for answers on a surveillance camera. And then this is the surveillance photo. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. So make sure that, guys. My StreamYard, I apologize. My mic's cutting. Let me know if it's cutting in and out the whole stream, because going on, like I said, got rolling in, so I for technical difficulties, but hopefully they'll themselves out. So let me back up because it's on me. That's not good. There's an echo. Oh no. Okay, I'm good now. Okay. Sorry guys, like I said, we're working on swamp signal and hurricane signal here, so I apologize. And for those of you that are here in the community on YouTube, the StreamYard has a mind of its own, so sometimes it just randomly crashes. Okay, you guys seeing the surveillance footage? Let me make sure. Yeah, there we go. So this is the surveillance footage, the photo of where he was last seen. And I think I mentioned this in the video that I had done, that's also on my channel, and I will go back and I'll link those videos in the description of this live as well. And I think those are boiled peanuts, I believe. But either way, this is a top bird's eye view from the CCTV. So it goes on to state that Amelia, who lives in Central Florida, said that she has been up to the area at least 4 times to search and put out missing posters, but it has been tough, and I'm sure it has. And guys, this has to be so hard to not know where your father is, and it's tough not to lose hope. It's kind of taken a moment to sink in, is what she told the WCTV reporter. She said it was leaving for the first time and having gone up to the area because that he didn't go out into the woods to clear his head, doesn't go something that he would typically do. But you like think that he's known for doing. I mean, taking a walk in the woods, sometimes just the sounds of the woods, a mental cleanse. So Reddish moved to Tallahassee a couple of months ago, and we talked about that for a minute. Okay, and then it goes on to speak where he works at. This was his vehicle. Again, it was found, so we're not a vehicle. Just if you recognize this vehicle or saw it in the that's this tip, you never know, bring him home. Okay, his family describes his disappearance as out of character. Weighs 200 pounds. He is balding and walks a little hunched over. And that was spoken by, and then anyone with any information, Young County Sheriff's Office at 850-606-5800. Now, so that number is pinned at the top if you guys want to screenshot that when you share. In that way, sorry guys. So I'm gonna turn my camera back off because I had a really long day, and we're gonna hook straight into the internet because I don't think the Wi-Fi is playing fair, and I really don't want the stream to go down again. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. But we should be good now. Okay. So sorry, guys. Now I'm hardwired in, so hopefully this will work. Checking. Sorry, love. Is for school and work shower time. Thank you, Checking, for being here. I know Checking's got a lot going on. Thank you so much. And Oldies Rock, I hope the audio's better now. Hopefully everything's working a little better now and it won't boot us again. That was the end of the news article. And I'm going to check real quick, guys, and see. And I have not heard back from her. And I will say she did have something that she was doing, so she may be running just a little bit late. Okay. So what I will do is pull up some photos. So I'm going to share my screen again. And as we saw in the article that I read, that he really enjoys traveling and taking photos. So we're going to look at some of his photos. His mother posted these and I got permission to actually share them. And I did a really pretty video with all the different photos on there because I feel like it's very important to make sure that we see him in all different lights. And I feel like it's important to show how he sees the world through his eyes. These are just beautiful photos. And you guys know I'm from Kentucky, so the goat I had, it's adorable. And again, it's a great picture of his face. So if you see this face, if you've seen his face, the smallest tip could help bring him home. And I feel like it's important to share these because this is a passion and this man is missing. And look at the beautiful art that he's able to bring us through his eyes, things that we walk past every day and may not see the beauty in. This is also one of his missing posters. It's actually two of them. There's another good picture of Sean. As you guys know that follow my channel, I do try to give different views and different photos of people because you never know if someone's changed their appearance. So that way we're at least seeing a different photo. So this is the official sheriff's office post that was put up. It's his name, Sean Reddish, 48, 6'2", 200 pounds, was last heard from on August the 31st of 2022. Mr. Reddish's vehicle was located abandoned in the area of Spring Creek Highway, just south of US Highway 98 on September 2nd, 2022. If you have any information or have seen him, please call 850-606-5800. And again, that is pinned to the top, guys. This is the update that his daughter Amelia was provided on Facebook about where he was seen at. It says, my father was last seen at the Rockies gas station in Wakulla, Florida on Wednesday, August the 31st, around 7:41 p.m. This is also where his last credit card charge was made. His vehicle was documented as being parked where it was at 10:27 p.m., 3 miles away from the gas station. Details are currently being searched for to where his phone's location was in the middle 3 hours. I do not know when I receive this update, so please be patient. And she goes on to say that she will put on updates. However, there hasn't been any updates other than they did air searches and ground searches and have not come up with Sean. He's still missing. And as you guys know, people just don't vanish. But, and I can't see chat right now, guys, but I will go back through chat. I just want to make sure to share this with you guys. And it did it not show any of my photos? Boy, I'm telling you what, StreamYard tonight. Hey, Arctic, welcome. Y'all don't want to see my files, do you? I'm just going through here looking at these photos all by my lonesome. Let's try this again. I bet this will work a lot better. There we go. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for being so patient with me. Yeah, StreamYard's acting crazy. And it could be the weather. It honestly could be the weather. Could be why it's acting that way. But I'm going to attempt again to go through these photos. So we'll click back. And you guys will see what I was seeing. And it'll probably make a lot more sense. So here we have the photo of Sean. And you guys, I love old cars. And I know I've got some old car fanatics in here. Arctic being one, he loves old cars too. It's a beautiful sunset. And then the goat. I love this with that's just so creative. And like I said, he's an amazing photographer. And, you know, being what we do, we go through a lot of pictures and you see a lot of pictures. And again, like I said, I feel like it's important to show the different pictures and his vehicle, just because even though it's been found, just in case maybe that might trigger somebody's memory and they say, oh, well, you know, I was at that gas station at that time or saw something. Because, you know, we always say, if you see something, say something. So this is the surveillance photo that we spoke about earlier and we saw in the news article. There's another photo of Sean. That's the missing person. And then this is a photo where it was stated by his mother, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in chat, if there's someone here that can, that he was about roughly 20 pounds lighter. These photos are just beautiful, and to see nature the way that he sees it, and the way that photographers are able to catch these beautiful photos is just amazing to me. I love this one, the highway. It's just so pretty. Double rainbow. I just feel like it's really important that when we do talk about these missing cases, if we are able to see who this person is, that touches your heart, it touches your soul. And credit does go to the Aware Foundation. And guys, they do some amazing work. If you're not following them on Facebook, do give them a follow, because they do amazing posters and amazing work. And this is their poster that they did for Sean, and it has all the pertinent information, his case number, the phone number. I believe it is on my community wall. I'm pretty sure I put it on my community wall. If not, I know it is on my Twitter, and it's on my Facebook, and it's also on their social media as well. Please, please share these out. Please share these posters. Please share this video. And guys, I'm having people comment, and I know that we don't think about it a lot of times, but if you see a community post on your phone, I know Facebook doesn't give, or I'm sorry, YouTube doesn't give the option to share those out. You can always screenshot it from your phone and share. Believe me, as the creators that cover the missing cases, we want you to share it. Screenshot by all means. Please, please, please share anything that I put up that's a poster or a flyer or a story of a missing person, because as a community, we're stronger together, and we all have to work together, and we have to share these faces and understand that there's families behind these missing cases, and there is a person. Put yourself in their shoes and think, would you want to be treated the way that some families are treated, or would you want to be treated with respect and love and have open arms? I would want to have open arms. So, I definitely, and single mom of four, guys, she is awesome. She shares out Facebook, just immaculately, is on top of Facebook. And she's also covering Sean's case as well, and has shared out Sean's case. We also have um, other missing people that are here in Florida. I'm so sorry, that you can find on my social media, my channel, my Twitter, my Facebook, that also show that there's 3 missing cases. Actually, right now there's 4 in that area, unless the purple alert was canceled, because we did have a gentleman that was missing in the Panhandle earlier today that I saw on my way back from Lake Marion, and I believe it's the same case that I shared last night, but I was driving, so I don't know. Yes, Arctic. I did mention at the beginning of the live, Arctic has done videos, and Miss Wanda has reached out to him as well, and she is definitely a sweetheart. Let me pull this up on screen, guys. Sorry, I'm not prepared tonight. My internet going down messed me all up. Sorry. And like I said, if it hasn't already, which it should have, Nightbot should have dropped your link already. But definitely go sub up to Arctic. He does amazing work on the missing, and let me tell you, you won't find anybody faster on getting a missing video out. This man's like a machine. So let me drop his link. I should drop it like that. Okay, so let me make sure this is still working. Sorry, guys, it's not working the way that it should be, but I do appreciate everybody for being here, and I appreciate everybody's patience tonight. Yep, that looks good. All right, let's get back over to StreamYard. And let's see. Let's see, Sean and I would get along well. He was a car guy. Yeah, absolutely. And yes, he's a mechanic as well. And is very beautiful pictures. And I'm so sorry you guys didn't see the pictures the first time I went through them. I was just living my best life going through all the beautiful pictures without you guys. All right. Single mama 4. Let's see, she's trying to get Sean some coverage and help his mother. So, oh, well, thank you, single mama 4. You're awesome. Like I said, she's always awesome. And yes, they are breathtaking photos. Absolutely breathtaking. Amazing photography. And life through the eyes of the lens shows a very warm and caring human. And that's what I thought, Jody. And that's why I felt it was important that I reached out to Miss Wanda and asked her, would it be okay if I did a video of his photography that she had shared? And she, was like, yeah, definitely, because I feel like it's important with all the cases that we do cover in this community. And I love my community and we have an amazing community. I think we get lost sometimes and you kind of get on autopilot. So I'm really, really want to make sure that I don't do that with my channel. And I know a lot of people might feel like I bounce around a lot, but I'm trying to cover missing, murdered, cold cases. And I am so sorry, y'all. I woke up with I don't know, hurricane bug this morning, or my throat's all scratchy and everything. Eyes look crazy. That's why I took my camera off, because I look awful, but look all stressed out. Okay, Arctic says single mama 4 is amazing. If I miss a case, she usually makes me aware of it. I bet she does. She's awesome. And she's on top of it. And like I said, we have a great community. We have an amazing community here, guys. And that's what's so important in these cases, is making sure that we share their faces, share their cases, and that we all work together, because we are stronger together. We are absolutely stronger together than we are apart. Okay, so we'll see what else we can't find. It's mainly just the missing posters, and then you have some videos that I've done on Sean. They're pretty much just discussing everything that we have seen here. What I will do is we will change the picture. And this is actually Wakulla County Sheriff's Office. This is where they were talking about the search. And I believe it was October the 18th when this was posted. I'll have to double check myself. So I will put in the comments or description if I misspoke that date. But they're saying today in the area of Spring Creek Highway south of Highway 98, Wakulla County Sheriff's Office detectives along Florida Department, all of the Florida Department of Corrections, and several other agencies are conducting a search. If citizens see an increase in law enforcement presence in the area, there is no cause for alarm and no danger in the community at large. And I think that's really awesome that they put that out there, so that way it doesn't cause any kind of panic. This is an expanded search of the area regarding Sean Reddish missing persons case out of Leon County. Today's search is being conducted out of an abundance of caution and not because of new additional information in the case. Very sad. Citizens are asked to please avoid the area where law enforcement is working, as not to disturb the area as little possible for the search. This case is active and the case is being investigated by the Leon County Sheriff's Office. And then it goes on to tell if you have any information. And again, that's pinned at the top. This is actually this slide that I did, I believe. Yes, of his photos. So we can actually let that play. And all right, so Sunshine makes the best missing posters in the community. Thank you. Thank you so much. I kind of changed them up a little bit. I made a new one for Michael Vaughn, Monkey Missing, out of Fruitland. You guys know that case is close to my heart. So I did go ahead and make him a new flyer. I hadn't made him a flyer in a while, and put him back out there because I do try to reshare all my cases. I don't want anybody to feel like they're forgotten. I don't want anybody's family members to feel like that I forgot them, because I haven't. I honestly haven't. I've just had a lot going on lately for those that are close to me. Now it's all kind of calmed down a little bit. My father-in-law had a heart attack, which kind of was on top of a whole lot of other real life I had going on. So I kind of stepped away for a little while, but I am still here. And I did get in my messages, and actually had seen where Wanda had messaged me, and I explained to her that I just had a lot going on in my personal life and had feel really bad that I didn't go so far as to check my other Facebook to see if I had any messages over there, because Facebook's got it all weird where if you have a missing page, then you get messages on it, and then if you have a group, you get messages on it. I just wish it would all combine to one, and I'm sure it will. There's some kind of setting. I probably just don't have it right. That's the short video that is on my channel as well. I also have a few other videos of Sean's case. And guys, his daughter was supposed to come in and visit with us tonight, but she, like I said, may have had something come up and was able to join us in the live. So just watch for my notifications, and I'll put something on my community wall if we do end up rescheduling, and much love goes out and to Wanda and Amelia. If you're out there listening, I appreciate you giving me the chance to share your loving story and the chance to bring Sean's name and Sean's face to our community and hopefully bring him home. Because that's the main key point. That's why we're all here, is for the missing, or what the reason I'm here is for the missing. And I know that the people that are in this chat, that's the reason they're here as well. And guys, I appreciate everybody's support. Believe me, I really, really do. I know I'm just a little tiny channel over here on my corner, I guess, of the internet. Like I say, it's my front porch, and I get up here and rock on my front porch, and sometimes I get on a rant, and and I get to talking, and a good way to get me on a rant is talk about my murder billboard out of Tennessee, or get to talking about the missing kids. It's heartbreaking. We have all these missing cases and no movement, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And like I said, people just don't vanish. People don't vanish. Let's see. Artie says he needs to post a new flyer. Try to post Monkey at least once a week. Definitely. Definitely. Monkey needs all the coverage that he can get, guys. He's still missing, and Brandy is heartbroken. And I tell you right now, Wanda is heartbroken too. Like some of these moms, yes, I will definitely keep Sean Reddish out there. Yes, single mom of four. And I don't mean what I'm going to say as any disrespect to anybody, but I have a handful of cases that I take to heart. And these are my cases that, I always try to get back around and run the cases. I always try to get back around and speak on the cases. I haven't forgotten anybody, and that's why I always reach out, and I always give, my personal social media information to family members that I work with. Once that they're set and they want my help, they're welcome to have my personal information as far as being able to contact me if they want to talk in the middle of the night. But I will definitely keep his name out there, and he will become one of my cases. I also, for those that follow my channel, know that I hold Harmony Montgomery's case very close to my heart. Aaron Shane Keys out of Tennessee, his mother Lisa has been on my channel, and you guys know how passionate I am about his case. Like, totally passionate about that case in the murder billboard, and that's a whole nother live that I would have to do. And then Michael Monkey Vaughn, he's another one of my cases. Oakley, you have Cody. We have all these children that I don't want them to be forgotten about. Haley Cummings is another one that's missing. And guys, there's 2 Haley Cummings that are missing. So you really have to watch the spelling and names as well, because there's Stacy Peterson that's also missing out of the same area that Sean's missing from. And I actually put the spelling of her name wrong into Twitter, just doing research to try to find, what you can find. And it actually brought up a different Stacy Peterson that is a missing lady that's a police officer's wife. So that was a whole nother story. And actually somebody had commented on the video that there was another Stacy Peterson. So I feel like it's important to keep the cases out there. And Arctic says, no, not all cases. Kids are runaways, contrary to what Ellie said. And that's exactly right. They're not all runaways. We just saw Kaylee Jones come home. Who out of Tennessee? Aaron Shane Key. Yeah. He's on my channel. Is all over my channel. The Murder Billboard of Cookeville, Tennessee. And there's actually, Lisa had posted that there's actually a new Farrier file that's going to come out. So definitely watch for that, because you guys know I'll definitely be running that and commentating on that video as well, because you guys know how passionate I am about my Tennessee cases. And also in Tennessee, we also have, Key, Aaron Shane Key. Here, I'll type it in, love. I know my accent. And probably, like I said, my mic apparently is acting crazy. There's his name. Scott Peterson's a tool. Love Arctic. Guys, like I said, anybody coming in, if you're not subbed up to Arctic, definitely go over there and sub up. He is awesome. He does amazing work. And as I said, he's covered Sean's case as well. His videos are amazing. Arctic he does awesome work. Like, I have a great community and a great team of people that I work with. You couldn't ask for, better people that are there for the families, that are not bashing the families, and we're not victimizing the families, as the families have already been victimized by having a missing loved one to start with. So it's very, very important that, that we all pull together and act as a team. You just had some information dropped in your lap out of a case out of Tennessee that you can't make public. It's definitely mind-blowing. That's awesome. And see, that's something else, guys, is holding the integrity of cases. And I'm glad Arctic put that comment in chat, because as creators here on YouTube, a lot of us are entitled to information that's not made public. And if it's not been made public by law enforcement, please, by all means, keep that in a file in your computer. Don't post it. And just while I'm on the subject, if you're going to post something on social media and tag other people in it, please make sure you vetted the information, and please make sure that it has been cleared by law enforcement. Because as creators on YouTube, we're walking on thin ice as it is working with families on active cases, and even active murder cases, guys. So definitely make sure that what you put out there is something that you would want put out there if it was your family. And I don't mean to sound ranty or anything, but definitely a good just little piece to hold in the back of your mind. Yeah, Aaron's case is Aaron's not a missing case. Aaron's case is a case of no justice. Yeah, I get on Aaron's case and I'll totally lose track of what I'm doing. But yeah, definitely go check out his case, because it's mind blowing. Like, it will blow your mind, and it'll actually it'll actually make you scratch your head and go, okay, out, out of, the TBI. So you never really got out of your comfort zone before you met us. Well, that's awesome. And I love you and you're awesome. And you know that you're welcome. You're welcome on up and you're welcome on my channel and you're welcome everywhere because Single Mama 4 does some amazing work. Like I said, she's on top of cases, stays on top of cases. So definitely, definitely props to her. Well, guys, I'm going to say that Amelia must have had a issue with being able to join us tonight, but I will absolutely do my best to try to reschedule because I definitely want to bring her up on panel when she feels comfortable and kind of speak on Sean and give us an idea from her perspective as being a daughter of a missing person and what is her perspective of how, and it seems like law enforcement has really been there and helped on these cases in the panhandle. So props goes out to law enforcement as well. And Arctic says you may have to do one of my long format podcasts on Aaron's case. I wish you would. I wish you would, Arctic. I really, really do. And I mean, I have a lot of information on his case. I really do. Like, I have a lot of information on his case. And Lisa has much respect for you as well. So, I mean, and there's that there's a whole slew of cases that, you could, they just keep going on about just injustice and missing people that don't get any kind of coverage or hell, even more than a couple of days of a search, or it's just like I said, that's a whole nother basket of worms to get into. Yeah, definitely, and we'll set up a reschedule. May try to do it for tomorrow night. I did discuss with her earlier. Like I said, she had a earlier event that she was at and thought maybe she might be able to make it in time. But like I said, life happens, guys. So we definitely want to make sure that we do show lots and lots of love. And I let her know that if she does watch this replay, that she's welcome, to come up anytime. My front porch is open to any missing families. So anybody that does catch this replay or has, shared out the video or knows somebody that has a missing family member or would like to get a flyer made, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And thank you, Jody, for being here. Thank you, Single Mom 4, Arctic Fox. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Much love. I definitely appreciate the support, and I appreciate everybody hanging in there through StreamYard crashing on me, and everything going awry with the screen share there. So guys, this is Sean's face. Please share out his flyers. Please share out this video. As always, thank you for watching. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child, a community to bring justice. If you see something, say something, and watch, listen, and speak.